Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is Can Sarah DIY It? Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. I am a tiny little channel and I would love to grow. Please like and comment as well. I'm participating today in a mystery hop. So we each sent our compatriots 5 items. 3 items are craft items from the Dollar Tree. 2 items are non-conventional items, so from anywhere else besides the craft aisle. So those are our challenging items. And the goal is to make as few crafts or as few DIYs as possible with all of the items included. You have to use every item. You are allowed to use other items from your stash, which is, thank goodness. And I'm going to show you me opening my package. If you want to skip past that, you can. I will put a time code for when you can, if you want to just start watching my DIY. I did fit everything into one DIY, thank you very much. But it was a struggle and I was challenged when I first opened the box, for sure. It was super fun though, I love this. So please make sure to watch the whole playlist. It is linked in my description box below. I sent my package to Ellie from DIY From House to Home, so make sure you watch that video next. Here we go, let's get into it. I received my package from Leah from Junker Necker, and she has been messaging me, like sort of apologizing for going hard on me. So I'm pretty nervous to open my package, but I'm gonna open it right now on video. And then I am going to brainstorm and try and come up with a good idea. So here, let's go. I'm gonna open the package and see what's inside. So I should have 5 items in here. The first item is this little palette. It's so cute, I love it. Okay, an arrow. I can always do something with that. Hair rollers.
Hair rollers.
Okay, this is definitely one of my non-craft items. This is hilarious. I mean, they're kind of like pool noodles. I wonder what I could do with this. Okay. Oh my goodness. A pet bandana? Okay. Well, it's fabric though, and I love buffalo check, so that's cute. And look at these, Crafter's Square, but look at that. They're like vintage books. I have not seen these at my Dollar Tree. This is so pretty. Okay. And she sent me a card. I'm gonna read the card. I probably should have done that first, but I got too excited about the goodies. All right. Thanks, she says. Thanks for joining the collab. Hope you have fun, Leah. Well, I don't think Leah was that hard on me. I like the stuff that she sent me, and I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun. First things first, I've got to brainstorm and think of something really great and try and get all of this into one DIY. I was super inspired by the dog bandana or the pet bandana. And I thought an obvious way to use it would be to decoupage it onto the arrow and make it into a house. But you know, I've always wanted to try the buffalo check painting method. So I thought, why not? Let's do it. Let's go for it, right? So I went ahead and I did that. And I loved doing it. I thought it was really, really cool. It turned out perfect. And it matches the bandana, which I'm gonna use in another part of this DIY. The first step to achieve buffalo check is to tape off horizontal stripes on the piece. Use a scrap piece of tape to make sure that your lines are straight and are spaced evenly. Buffalo check is made up of 3 colors, light, medium, dark. You're gonna take your medium color and paint the stripes with just 1 coat and then remove your tape. Allow that to completely dry and then place tape for your vertical stripes. Apply 1 coat of your medium color paint. At this point, you want to put the tape that you had originally placed horizontally back in the original spots. So if you're not going to be able to remember where you placed it originally, you want to give yourself clues, make markings, do whatever you need to do. I was able to see through the tape and see where my spots were, because these are the spaces that you want to paint with your darkest color, and for me, that's going to be black. And now the part everyone loves, the reveal. Peeling back the tape is so satisfying when things turn out well, and this turned out perfect. Now we're moving on to the vintage library books. We're going to do 2 coats of the white chalk paint by Folk Art. And then I am going to take the medium gray paint, and I'm just going to do a little dry brushing just so that you can notice some of the details. And then set those aside. And now we're going to deal with those hair rollers.
Hair rollers.
Step 1, I'm going to disassemble them. And for this, I'm just going to use 2 of the hair rollers. I take jute rope and a hot glue gun. I would recommend using a low temp glue gun if you have one. I did not use one for this, and I did notice that it melted a little bit, and I had to be sort of careful applying the glue. I didn't want any of the pink to show, so I really tightly wound this around the curler, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. I'm making this into the roof of my house. Once I had the desired length, I glued them together, and then I adhered them to the top of my arrow, which is now going to become my house. I used some painter's tape to hold them in place because they are thicker than the wood, and I wanted to make sure that they stood still while I was gluing them. I'll link these wooden laser cut letters and numbers in my description box. I found them on Amazon, and I am going to take some painter's tape to just have them stay still for me to paint them. I'm going to use some turquoise paint to paint the word home, and I'm going to attach that to my house. I used the same color to add some detail to my vintage book, which is going to become the front door. I took the mini palette out to my garage and gave it a few coats of slate spray paint, and that's going to serve as a base for our little decor piece. I cut the pet bandana into little strips, which I'm going to pair with some lace and jute to make a messy bow that is going to just be the finishing touch on this adorable little home sign. To make a messy bow, you are going to crisscross a bunch of pieces together until you're happy with the combination, and then tie it all together. At that point, you can attach it wherever you want to on your project. And those are all my 5 pieces. And I think it makes a really cute little front entry space decor piece. I love it. I love it. I'm going to keep it in my home. I think it's so cute. It has all the colors that I use in decor in my home, and I'm really happy with the finished product. So enjoy the rest of the hop. Make sure to visit all of the other channels, like, subscribe, comment on all of their videos. They're all really talented DIYers. Goodbye.